right there in the right hand, detective. What do you see? Macron and the boys decided they were gonna have a little fun on this train ride through KIEV with a little white powder. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's look at the beginning of this video and analyze it step by step to see what really happened. A lot of laughing, a lot of chuckling, hands on the shoulders, big smiles. All right, all right. You can see right there, that's the bag in suspicion. And then supposedly, this is a spoon apparatus that can be used to apply the white powder. So nobody notices it yet, but there he does. And so, but he sees this here. So this is the spoon. So he sees the spoon, grabs it immediately at the same time that Macron pulls the bag back. He puts it in his hands, and he knew that if he took it off the table immediately, people would think something was suspicious, and so did Macron. So watch him just kind of hold it here for a minute. And now look at the nervousness. Do you see him grab his arm? Does this look like someone who is all calm and collected? Yeah. That's a clear sign of stress. And now, look at his face. He's not comfortable either. Look at his hand. He doesn't even know what to do with his hands. Now watch Macron, the old magician handoff. Look at this. So he knows they're in trouble. He knows they're in trouble. Look at this face. Look at the tension. Doesn't know what to do with the hands. He was gonna, should I fold them? Should I put them under the table? And then as he moves, the old magician senses the time to go from right hand to left hand to out of shot. Oh, it makes a joke as he goes. Look at this, oh boy. He knows what's going on too. Okay, detective, now let's look at this from the defense's perspective. Coming in, casual, gentlemanly handshakes. You'll notice here, he uses the back of his hand to get his attention, which is something that you do when you're less comfortable with somebody. It's considered a little less socially intense. If you open your hand and like touch someone's shoulder, it's considered more tense. If these guys were really chumming it up and partying a few minutes later with this, would he really be using the very conservative back of the hand? I don't know. Yep. Looks like a napkin. And is he really gonna be twirling this thing around? Like if he really was worried about it, he might have it, let me find a pen. You know, he might try not to draw attention to it, to have it just like in his hand and just maybe even like hold it so nobody's looking at it. You wouldn't be spinning it around and maybe drawing attention to it like what he's doing. And Macron, when he does this here, he just saw, maybe that was a tissue that he used to clean his nose and thought it was kind of gross. They were getting ready for some pictures and he doesn't want a gross handkerchief or a snot rag sitting on the table. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah. Now he's just looking to pose. He doesn't want to look weird with the hands. You know, it's not necessarily fidgeting. He's just trying to look normal as all these other guys are. They're probably a bunch of cameras back there looking at him. He's just an uncomfortable looking guy. I analyzed him before when he was giving a speech. He just seems uncomfortable in his own skin. I think that's just the way he is. Look at this guy. He doesn't show too much stress in his face. Look at the open mouth, kind of slack jaw. Typically, when people are stressed, you'll see a tighter jaw, more like this guy. But look, especially if you're partying, it's hard to tell with Macron because he's always just laughing. It always looks like he could be partying. You don't know. Which side are you on? Which do you think it is? Leave a comment. Let me know.